All those innocent people, and they have no idea. No idea. Well, maybe some of them do. Because there's a new Godzilla in town. This is Godzilla, the statue, and it's been recreated and put back on the square that it used to be at. Historically, there was a Godzilla statue at Hibiya Park, near the cinema, near the Toho cinema here, near Yurakucho station. And now they've brought it back, and it is bigger, more massive, and even scarier than before. The tail just wraps around like a shrimp. Look at that. It just comes out like a scorpion, I should say, just rising up above the city. Well, actually, the city's sort of looking down on Godzilla, but this is a miniaturized version, but much better and more imposing than the original Godzilla statue that's been here for decades. And this used to be the only Godzilla statue in the center city of Tokyo, and now we have this new one. And I'm going to take you around this Godzilla and show you Godzilla's Child, Love Child maybe. It's a statue that just was installed a couple of weeks ago, less than a couple of weeks ago. But the details in it are incredible. You can see they've really done an amazing job in making this Godzilla look very scary and imposing. I'm going to just pan along the tail here so you get a good idea of what it's like. I love this side of it because you can see the silhouette with the bright background, and his claw hand just like could just reach down and grab those innocent people down there. Some of them who probably are not that innocent. This is an impressive statue. And this is where I took the thumbnail for this. This is in the corner. And from here, it's a pretty interesting view. It's pretty cool. Now this building, this area is brand new. It's been under construction for I think a couple of years, and they've just completed it. This is the new Hibiya Midtown. Hibiya Midtown is the new shopping mall that's here, and I believe that there's also office buildings, because this is an office building area, and it's a pretty big skyscraper. I think Godzilla should have been built bigger than the skyscraper, to be perfectly honest with you. It overlooks Hibiya Park, which is just across the street, and at the base of it is this statue of Godzilla. Now, Japan had a walk of fame where the actors from Japan's Hollywood would have their handprints down here, I believe. And the old Godzilla statue used to be situated right there, but they've redone this entire area, made it a little bit newer. So there's some new businesses here around the Hibiya Midtown, which is in the center. But it's a lot cleaner than it was. This is the ticket office. This used to be a Starbucks that was here, and now it's turned into a ticket office. One of the few times that Starbucks lost its real estate, I believe. They probably moved the Starbucks inside there. But you can see on the top right, it's the Tokyo Midtown Hibiya now. And I've been walking past here to go to the Imperial Hotel for the last couple of years now, and would walk past the construction site, and I'm happy to see it done. So let's go see Godzilla from another angle, from the ground. This is probably what it looks like when Godzilla came to attack some people. You would look up and be just stricken in fear because of the sight of Godzilla coming at you. It's pretty cool from here. Check it out. Boom. It is pretty cool to see Godzilla's Child. It's a smaller version of the Godzilla. It's not as big as the one in Shinjuku, but this one is definitely more detailed, I think. And it's brand new. And so a lot of people are out there, you can see, taking pictures on the other side, snapping shots of the new Godzilla. So if you're in Tokyo, this is not going to be in any guidebooks yet. This has been just released about 2 weeks ago. It's brand new to the city, and you probably want to check it out. It's in Yurakucho Station. Yurakucho is on the Yamanote line from Tokyo Station. It's one stop. It's right in the center of the city. It's sort of the centerpiece of this new complex they've been building for years. I'm gonna take a look into the Tokyo Midtown over here. So let's take a look at the Godzilla from the front. Oh my gosh, it's actually called Godzilla Square. That's awesome. They named the square after him. Now that's respect. You can see Godzilla from lots of different angles. It's a pretty interesting statue, and I often walk through this area, and it's completely different, and this is part of the metamorphosis of the city. As the 2020 Olympics gets closer, we are seeing the residents of Tokyo, the city, change at an incredibly fast pace. I made an episode on the main channel about the construction that's happening, about the Olympic Village and how the stadium is coming along, and as we get closer to the Olympics, yay! We're getting to see sites like this, where there's a new Godzilla in town. This one, a little bit more impressive than the one that used to be here. What did you miss? You missed death and carnage. No. This is a new square in Tokyo called Godzilla Square. This is in Hibiya, which is across from Hibiya Park. The closest station is Yurakucho and Hibiya Station. This is Tokyo Midtown Hibiya. And Tokyo Midtown Hibiya, I think this is the same people who made Roppongi Midtown. Roppongi Midtown is another shopping mall that competes with Roppongi Hills. And it's just a really gorgeous building. The Roppongi Midtown, just on a note on this, it's so popular that, here, let me take you over there. You have to line up like Disneyland to get inside of a shopping mall. I've never seen this before, ever. You don't need tickets or anything, but you actually need to line up. And it's not as bad. It's probably a lot worse this morning, but they have guys with signs telling you where to queue. This is crazy. And there it is over there where people are entering. It's pretty amazing. And overlooking it all is Godzilla. It's very, very cool. I was thinking about taking you inside of the Roppongi Midtown, Tokyo Midtown. I keep on saying Roppongi because I'm so used to that. Shout out to the Super Bowl champs. I'll be coming to Japan in a year to teach. Wonderful. Well, when you come to Japan, this will be here for you. Definitely stop by and say hi to Godzilla. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of people that are coming to Japan to live, and I'm excited about that, seeing more and more people become residents of the city of Tokyo and Japan. So there's 34 floors on this new building. Mitsui is a big bank. It's the Sumitomo Mitsui Group, I think. They have their offices. Of course, There is no observatory. They make a point here. Don't come up here. That's pretty funny. That's sort of sad too. They should have an observatory. But they do have a terrace, so there's some restaurants up here. Of course, there's a cinema. This is the Toho Cinema is the reason why Godzilla is here as well. This is one of the areas of the most famous cinemas in Japan, here at Yurakucho. And that cinema has now been displaced and put inside of the big Tokyo Midtown Hibiya, which is the new one. And there's some terraces up here. The restaurants look incredible though. So there seem to be about 40 restaurants in here, spanning from the ground, from the basement all the way to the 7th floor. What is it? Lexus Meats? Is that like a Toyota restaurant? All I know is that the food looks so good. Good cheese, good pizza. True story. That's the perfect name for a restaurant. Bars and tapas, I can dig that. New York is represented here as well with the Brooklyn City Grill. Not bad at all. If you're from Boston, don't worry, we got you covered too. And here's the map of where we are. You can see Hibiya Park is right here. That's like that's Tokyo's real Central Park, because that's the park. A lot of people say it's Yoyogi Park, but I like to believe it's Hibiya. It's a little bit smaller than Central Park and Yoyogi Park, but it's still very central. And just across from it, and the Imperial Palace, which is here. This is the Imperial Outer Space Gardens. Is this shopping mall, and here is the Godzilla is right here. They're very good with crowd control. If you want to go into the Midtown, go this way. If you want to go to the 2nd floor, this way. They have arrows to point you there. It's pretty obvious though. And I'm gonna guess that there's no filming allowed in here, and on a day like this I wouldn't even want to press my luck. But you can see the crowd control is incredible in Japan. There's no other country that does it better than Japan when it comes to lining up and getting people to control the crowd, so everybody has a smooth transition. This is why the Olympics in 2020 is going to be an amazing success. It's going to be the fact that Japan and Tokyo have an amazing amount of skills and experience with crowd control. And these people it's like going through Walt Disney World to get into the shopping mall. And because the shopping mall just opened last week, just last week, the entire city wants to go in and take a look. And you can see that they do that in an orderly fashion. And people are exiting on the other side. So you go in on the right side and come out the left. That's very, very organized and very, very impressive to me as hey, look who we got here. Hey, do you mind? I'm sorry to put you. Oh,
are you live? You're
yeah,
live.
We're live. I'm just introducing this place and showing the Godzilla attack over there in the distance.
Hey, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is like the first time
John.
to see you in person.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to meet you.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh no, just fucking.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, for a long time.
I know.
So,
I know.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the channel. I've been watching it too, just like everybody else. Tabits, everybody!
Hey! Cannot believe that oh my god, there's Fredrik. Hey, Fredrik. Gosh, abroad.
Oh, yeah, you guys know this too?
Hey, Sheena. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy, right?
I know a lot of these people here.
We got the same people watching. So
Maybe, I think.
See, we got a community of people watching about Japan.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
This is your first time coming here.
It's big first time.
This is amazing.
Yes, I know, but it's so crowded.
And that's the amazing thing to me, the crowd control.
Yeah,
like, look at it. Everybody comes on the right, leaves on the left side. There's no chaos, even though there's Godzilla over there. But
I didn't even know there was Godzilla there.
they used to have a little statue here
Yeah.
before the other one, and it got displaced, and I was really upset about it. And then I saw on the news a couple of days ago they put a new one that's even scarier.
Bigger. Wow. Really?
It's a big one.
This place is amazing.
Weren't you guys in Hawaii or something?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Sorry, I don't want to ruin anything.
Not yet. We are going to because my mother comes to visit every year, but I think she's not well enough this year, so we'll go back this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
She's okay. She's okay.
good. She's okay, everybody.
She's okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Right.
Uh-oh, what's wrong? Yeah.
All right. Sorry, didn't mean to
No,
bother you.
not at
You're
all.
live.
Not at
You're
all.
doing
Anytime.
live, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're just kind of hanging
they're
out.
playing hooky from today's live stream. I know. We're sick. We're just recovered, and
Oh, sorry. Maybe you guys should see. They're not here. They're not here. We're just moving away.
So we're just Oh my god.
I gotcha.
I thought you were filming. So
Oh yeah. Well,
You're live.
I'm actually taking a break from an episode I'm putting on. I've been editing all day with my. You know how it is. Right?
Yeah,
My eyes
yeah,
are
it
just
is.
killing me, so I
It is,
came
yeah.
out. It's just too nice to be inside. It's too nice to be inside.
It is.
What are you
It's
doing
such a
watching this? I hope you're
beautiful
outside
I know,
watching
it's a
this.
beautiful
Yeah.
day. Okay. All right.
Well, take care.
Good meeting you. Thank
Nice
you
to
very
see
much.
you
Yes,
for the
see
first
you.
time under these
Definitely.
situations.
Yeah, I know.
What are you guys doing here? But yeah, have a good day, and I'll catch up. I'll catch up with you
Awesome.
some other time.
Yes, definitely.
When I'm not
yes.
live streaming. Say goodbye, everybody.
Great channel.
Great channel.
guy,
Great
guy.
channel.
So excited to meet him. So excited. So excited. Bye,
Awesome.
guys.
All right, bye guys. Awesome. That was pretty amazing. You could be live streaming. That's Tabi Eats. They're also on YouTube, and I watch their channel, and I see them going all around Japan eating and doing recipes and doing stuff with food, and it's really exciting to see them for the first time. I've never met them before, but we've had a chance to converse by email, and the YouTube community is pretty tight here in Japan. We kind of know each other, and it's nice to meet them for the first time. Nice people, very nice people. So, I don't really have any much more to say about this. I don't think I'm going to be able to go inside, but I do think that it's neat to see new places open up in Tokyo like this, and you know, for me as an outsider looking into Japan, one of the things that I notice is just how good the crowd control is. There's just a lot of people. Yeah. So that's it from the Godzilla Tower. I'm still kind of happy I bumped into the Tabi Eats guys. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's Hawaiian. Yeah, they're here, and they do sort of the same thing that I do. They bring a part of Japan, mostly food, but they bring a part of Japan to you, and I think that's a really great thing, because as the more YouTubers that make videos about Japan, the more this community that we have, we grow, and that's pretty exciting. So if you're a YouTuber and you come into Japan, we're really happy to welcome you here, but not Hawaiian. Yeah, and here is one last time the Godzilla statue on Godzilla Square, which I'm kind of happy that they named it after him, a sign of the ultimate success. And there's Shinkansen going by. You see that? I got it. I got you, Shinkansen. You thought you were getting away from me. You're not that fast. Yeah, that's a 700 coming back from Kyoto. And there's a Shinkansen going the other way. The Shinkansen going the other way is going towards Osaka. Ah, there it is. I really like this area. I really like Yurakucho, and I'm here quite often. Those are the tracks, the Yamanote line up there. Hey Nosh, thanks for sharing the link for their channel. I'm glad that they stopped and said hi. I noticed them right away, like, wait. And they're like, wait. That was pretty cool. Oh, so thanks everybody for joining me on this live stream. I was gonna go look for some ramen, and I kept looking, and then I saw, and I remembered that this place was pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to get a ramen place in to fulfill my promise to the professor. I like the professor out there, and we'll get a bowl of ramen. But I think this is pretty cool because it's brand new, and I'm gonna have a look inside of this building before I go back home. New episode on the main channel, and if you, by the way, if you are in Tokyo on April 4th, I'm gonna be doing a meetup, I believe at Yoyogi Park. The event is already open on the Facebook page. I want to see you if you're in the city, and we'll hang out for a couple of hours. Yamanote line. We'll hang out for a couple of hours, have some drinks, and see the remainder of what the cherry blossoms are. So that's it from the Tokyo Midtown Hibiya. I gotta stop saying Roppongi. Hibiya. Bye from me and Godzilla. Thanks everybody for watching this live stream.